Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's podcast. I'm truly happy that you're here with me. My name is Emma, and this is the place where we learn English in a simple, friendly, and easy way, step by step, without pressure. Today, we are going to explore a very important topic: English as a global language. Have you ever wondered why English is used in so many parts of the world? Or why you hear it at airports, in business meetings, on international websites, and even in songs and movies? In this episode, we will look at how English became a global language and why it plays such a powerful role in connecting people everywhere. I know learning English can feel challenging sometimes. New vocabulary, different accents, and confusing grammar can make you feel unsure or stuck. But don't worry. In this podcast, I will speak clearly, slowly, and naturally. I'll use simple words so you can listen comfortably, understand easily, and practice without feeling stressed. Why is this topic important for you? Because understanding how English works around the world can give you motivation. It reminds you that learning English isn't just about exams, school, or grades. It's about opening doors to new opportunities, meeting people from different countries, traveling with confidence, finding better jobs, and enjoying global movies, music, books, and culture. English gives you access to the world in a way that few languages can. So as you listen today, I encourage you to speak along with me. If you hear a new word, repeat it. If you like a sentence, say it aloud. These small habits help you build confidence, improve pronunciation, and make English a natural part of your daily life. Are you ready? Let's dive into the world of English as a global language and discover together why it is so important in today's connected world. Now that we have already talked about the meaning of English as a global language, let's take a deeper look at how this idea actually works in real life. When we use the term global language, we are talking about a language that travels beyond borders, cultures, and continents. It is a language that people use not because they grew up speaking it, but because it helps them connect with others. English has slowly become that bridge, helping people communicate even when their native languages are completely different. Think about how powerful that is. Imagine two people, one from Turkey and one from Thailand, meeting for the first time. They may not share a single word in each other's languages, yet they can easily communicate using English. This is what makes English truly global. But why English? Why not some other language? To understand this, we have to look at several important factors. The first and most obvious one is that English is spoken in many different countries. It is the official language in places like the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. But the influence goes far beyond these nations. Countries such as India, Singapore, the Philippines, Pakistan, Nigeria, and South Africa use English every day in government, education, and business. This wide use means that even if English is not your first language, you still encounter it in important parts of life. Another key reason English stands out is that it has become the world's most common second language. Millions of people learn English not because it is required, but because it helps them communicate globally. If someone from Korea meets someone from Spain, chances are high that they can speak to each other in English. This is why English is often called a link language. It links people who otherwise would not be able to exchange ideas. History also plays a big role. During the 18th and 19th centuries, the British Empire spread English to many different parts of the world. Later on, the United States became a global leader in business, media, and technology, which made English even more influential. As a result, English spread through trade, science, entertainment, and education. Unlike many other languages, English became deeply connected to progress and international communication. But history alone doesn't explain everything. Today, English is popular because it is used in crucial areas of modern life. If you work for an international company, English is often the main language used for emails, meetings, and presentations. If you study at a university, especially abroad, many courses and textbooks are in English. When you travel, you see English everywhere, on airport signs, hotel check-in counters, and tourist information boards. And of course, when you explore technology, social media, and the internet, English shows up everywhere. Nearly all computer programming languages use English words. Most global websites are written in English. Apps, online services, and digital platforms also rely heavily on English. All of these factors combine to make English the most practical and widely used language in the world today. Understanding this helps you appreciate the true value of learning English. You're not just learning grammar rules or vocabulary, you're learning a skill that connects you to millions of people. You're opening doors to opportunities, knowledge, and experiences that might otherwise be out of reach. So as we move forward, let's continue exploring how English is used around the world and why mastering it can transform your future. English isn't just a language spoken in English-speaking countries. It has become a tool used in nearly every part of life. And understanding these areas helps you see why English is so important to your personal growth. Let's start with business and work, because this is one of the places where English shines the most. International companies rely on English to communicate across borders. A company in Germany might send a proposal to Japan in English because they both understand it. Businesses sign contracts, hold global meetings, and build partnerships in English. This is why speaking English gives you a huge advantage if you want a better job. Employers see English as a valuable skill that helps companies connect with customers and partners from around the world. Education is another area where English plays a huge role. Many top universities, like Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge, and MIT, teach in English. Even universities in countries where English is not the main language still offer programs in English so they can attract students globally. If you want to study abroad or take online courses, you will find that most of the best study materials are in English. Learning English gives you access to the world's knowledge, research papers, scientific studies, educational videos, online classes, and more. Now let's talk about travel and tourism. When you step into an airport, one of the first things you see is English. Signs, announcements, and instructions are often written both in the local language and in English. At hotels, tourist spots, restaurants, and transportation services, you can almost always find someone who understands basic English. This makes travel much easier and much safer. When you ask for directions, order food, or book a taxi, knowing English helps you communicate clearly. This reduces stress and makes exploring new places more enjoyable. Technology and the internet also depend heavily on English. Around 60% of the world's websites are written in English. Most apps, software programs, and digital platforms use English terms. Even coding languages like Python, Java, and HTML use English words and structures. If you want to work in tech, understand new tools, or simply use the latest apps effectively, English helps you navigate everything more easily. Entertainment is another major reason English is so widespread. Hollywood movies are watched everywhere. Global musicians sing in English, and their songs play on radios around the world. Books written in English are translated into dozens of languages, but reading them in English helps you experience the real voice of the writer. English TV shows, podcasts, YouTube videos, and social media content make learning English fun and enjoyable. When you look at all of these areas, business, education, travel, technology, and entertainment, it becomes clear that English isn't just a school subject. It is a gateway to the modern world. When you learn English, you are learning how to participate fully in today's global society. You don't just gain a new language, you gain confidence, knowledge, and connection. So, the next time you practice English, remind yourself that you are building something powerful. You are developing a skill that gives you access to the world, new ideas, new opportunities, and new people. With that in mind, let's continue exploring why learning English is so important for your future and how it can change your life in meaningful ways. Now that we understand where English is used around the world, let's focus on why learning English is personally important for you. Many people ask themselves, why should I learn English? Isn't my own language enough? The truth is, learning English opens doors that might remain closed otherwise. One of the biggest reasons is job opportunities. In today's world, companies look for employees who can communicate internationally. Even small companies work with clients from other countries, and having someone who speaks English makes communication easier. If you speak English, you instantly become more valuable to employers. You can apply for international jobs, work in tourism, hospitality, or even become a translator or English teacher. When employers see English on your resume, they know you have a skill that helps them grow. Education is another powerful reason to learn English. The world's top universities use English because students come from many different countries. If you dream of studying abroad, you will need English exams like IELTS or TOEFL. Even if you don't plan to study abroad, many universities offer English-based courses and textbooks. The more English you understand, the more knowledge you can access. You can read research papers, watch lectures, and explore academic content from professors worldwide. Travel becomes much easier when you speak English. Imagine being in a foreign country and not knowing how to ask for help. That can be stressful. But if you know English, you can communicate almost anywhere. You can ask for directions, talk to hotel staff, order food, and explain your needs clearly. You feel more confident and enjoy your trip more because you can handle different situations without fear. Learning English gives you a sense of independence when you travel. English also helps you connect with people from all over the world. Social media platforms like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook are full of English-speaking users. When you know English, you can join conversations, make new friends, and share your ideas with people from different cultures. In real life, English allows you to talk with tourists, classmates, or co-workers who do not speak your language. You can build friendships, exchange ideas, and learn from others. Technology and information are deeply connected to English. More than half of the internet is in English. So if you want to learn new skills, study online, or explore new technologies, knowing English gives you a huge advantage. Whether you are learning coding, working with software, or exploring new digital tools, English helps you understand everything more clearly. Entertainment is another enjoyable benefit of learning English. You can watch Hollywood movies without needing subtitles. You can understand English songs and enjoy the meaning behind the lyrics. You can read English books and appreciate the writer's original voice. Watching English shows, listening to podcasts, or reading stories in English is not just fun. It also helps you improve your listening, speaking, and vocabulary skills naturally. Learning English also boosts your confidence. When you speak English, you feel proud because you are mastering a global language. You feel comfortable talking to strangers, participating in events, or expressing your ideas. Every time you learn a new word or understand something in English, your confidence grows. Learning a new language takes time, but every step you take brings you closer to success. As we continue, let's explore even more reasons why English matters and how it helps shape your future in a positive way. At this point, you can already see that English brings many opportunities into your life. But let's go even deeper and explore how English connects you to the global world and why it gives you so much personal power. When you learn English, you don't just gain a new language, you gain a new perspective. You become part of a worldwide community where people share ideas, knowledge, and experiences. One powerful benefit of English is access to information. The internet is filled with English content. Whether you want to learn photography, improve your cooking skills, study science, or explore business ideas, most of the best resources are in English. When you understand English, you can learn anything you want without waiting for translations. You can watch international tutorials, follow global experts, and stay updated with new trends. This ability gives you a huge advantage in education, career, and personal growth. English also helps you think in new ways. Every language carries its own style of thinking. When you learn English, you learn to express ideas differently, understand new viewpoints, and communicate more clearly. This improves your creativity and problem-solving skills. You can join global conversations, read international research, and understand news from around the world. You become more aware of different cultures, traditions, and lifestyles. Another important aspect is communication. Speaking English allows you to share your ideas with more people. You can join international meetings, participate in online discussions, or talk with people from many different countries. English helps you build connections that may lead to job opportunities, friendships, or learning exchanges. You become part of a global network, and that network can help you grow in ways you never imagined. English also makes you more independent and confident. When you travel, study, or work with international teams, you don't feel lost or limited. You can communicate clearly, ask questions, and understand instructions. This independence helps you face new challenges without fear. Every time you use English, you strengthen your confidence in yourself. Let's talk about personal growth. Learning English teaches you discipline, patience, and persistence. You learn to understand new sounds, practice pronunciation, and remember vocabulary. These skills help you in other areas of life too. You become more focused, more determined, and more motivated. The journey of learning English shapes your character and strengthens your mindset. English also brings enjoyment. When you listen to English music, watch English shows, or read English books, you enjoy the content differently. You understand jokes, emotions, and small details that are often lost in translation. You can follow international celebrities, influencers, and creators directly. You don't have to wait for subtitles or translated versions. This makes entertainment richer and more engaging. Finally, English prepares you for the future. The world is becoming more connected every year. International businesses are expanding. Universities are welcoming students from different countries, and technology continues to grow. English is the language that helps you participate in this global future. When you learn English, you are investing in yourself. You are building a skill that will stay with you forever. As we move to the final part, let's focus on motivation and encouragement. Because learning English is a journey, and you deserve support and confidence along the way. Learning English is not always easy. Sometimes you may feel tired, confused, or frustrated. You may feel shy when speaking, or you might forget new words. But these challenges are completely normal, and every English learner experiences them. What matters is that you keep going. Every step you take brings you closer to your goals, even if progress feels slow. Learning a language is a journey, and you are already moving forward. Think about how far you've come. Maybe you can now understand English videos better than before. Maybe you can read simple sentences or have small conversations. These are all victories. They show your growth, your effort, and your dedication. Even if you make mistakes, remember that mistakes are part of learning. Every mistake teaches you something new. The more you practice, the stronger your English becomes. Never compare yourself with others. Everyone learns at a different speed. Some people learn quickly, while others take more time. What matters is your consistency. If you practice a little every day, you will improve. Read something in English, watch an English video, speak with someone, or listen to an English podcast. These small habits build your skills step by step. Be kind to yourself. Celebrate your progress. When you learn a new word, smile. When you finish a lesson, be proud. When you understand a sentence without translation, enjoy the moment. These small achievements show that you are becoming more confident and capable. Remember why you started learning English. Maybe you want a better job. Maybe you want to study abroad. Maybe you want to travel the world, make new friends, or enjoy English movies and music. Your reasons are important, and they will guide you when learning feels hard. Hold on to your goals and remind yourself that learning English is a long-term investment in your future. English is more than a language. It is a key that unlocks opportunities. It can help you get better job offers, travel safely, study new subjects, and meet new people. English connects you to the world. Every time you practice English, you are building a bridge to a brighter future. Believe in yourself. You are capable of learning English. You are stronger than you think. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep growing. With patience and dedication, you will become fluent. Trust your journey and stay motivated. You can do this. To all my listeners, we have explored so many important ideas today. From understanding why English has become a global language, to seeing how it is used in business, travel, education, technology, and entertainment, to learning why this skill can open doors for your future, and finally, how you can stay motivated even when the path feels challenging. But before we finish, I want to leave you with one powerful reminder. Learning English is a journey, not a competition. It does not matter if someone learns faster than you or if you sometimes feel stuck. What matters is that you keep going. Every new word you learn, every sentence you practice, and every mistake you make brings you one step closer to confidence and fluency. Mistakes do not mean failure, they mean progress. They show that you are trying, and trying is the most important part of learning any language. Believe in your ability. Trust the process. Be patient with yourself. You are improving even on the days when it doesn't feel like it. And remember, you are certainly not alone. Millions of learners around the world are practicing English right now, just like you, building their skills slowly, consistently, and bravely. So keep practicing, keep listening, keep speaking. Even if you only learn a little each day, that little will grow into something powerful over time. English is more than just grammar rules or vocabulary lists. It is a tool that connects you to people, opportunities, cultures, and dreams from all parts of the world. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I hope this episode has inspired and encouraged you to continue your English learning journey with confidence and excitement. Until we meet again, keep learning, keep growing, and never stop believing in yourself. You are capable, you are improving, and you've absolutely got this.